I saw Danny Ward passing out Sunday school literature just a moment ago, so it's back there near the back pew. If you want to be a participant in the Sunday school for the next quarter, on June the 6th, we're going to begin full Sunday school classes at 10 a.m. in our classrooms and try to get back into that vein, ramping back up into full Sunday school for all ages. So pray for our Sunday school teachers. If you were previously a Sunday school teacher or worked in Sunday school or attended Sunday school, let's make a plan for that June the 6th. Also, Brother Phil is going to be with us, and I don't know what he's been doing with himself. I think he had to rearrange a lot of conferences last year. Don't know what he's doing this year. I haven't looked into the men's conference for this year, but we're going to have him very near to that time anyway. He's going to be with us on June the 6th during the 11 o'clock hour. Thanks to Miss Elizabeth Bain for decorating our communion table here this morning. It's in the patriotic theme for this season, and we appreciate that. It's very, very beautifully decorated. All right, I'm going to ask the kids to come down to the front. We've got the hiccups.
Yeah.
Oh. That's enough to make you mad, I know. Did you smell something a while ago? I think I did. Come on, kids. There you go. Come on down. Yeah, look at there. You know, don't take her out of the mic. There's a time when baby was crying. During Dr. R.G. Lee's sermon one day, a little baby crying. And the mother was getting up to take the baby out. And Dr. Lee said, "Ma'am, it's okay." He said, "Just because your baby's crying, it's not bothering me as I preach." And she says, "Well, you're bothering the stew out of him." Did you lose another tooth? Your teeth are falling out? Come here, let me see. Now, those Wars kids have all of their teeth. A bottom and a top. Show the camera there.
She pulled that one.
You pulled it? You just wanted the cash, huh? Have you already been paid? Tooth fairy been by yet?
She did that one this morning.
All right. Good for you. That's part of growing up, is losing it. They come in with what they call grown-up teeth. And then when you get to be my age, they fall out again. But the good part of that is they never come back. Addison, I need your help on this one. I'm going to do a card trick. These are always a little dicey because who can see the cards from that far away? Would you come up here and help me just a minute? Are your teeth okay? Thank you, girls, very much for playing for us last Sunday. You did very well. So many people came to the video site to watch you play. I thank you for doing that. You both seem to be so fearless. Anytime I performed for people in the past, I always really was nervous. I was afraid. You just act like you had the nerves of steel. This is a deck of playing cards, just poker cards, or gin rummy cards. Do they look kind of like they're all mixed up and matched up to you? They're all mixed up pretty good, aren't they? Let's see. Now, I've got a piece of paper right here. And in just a minute, I want you to pick a card. But I've already, it was Johnny Carson did Karnak, didn't he? Karnak? And he'd blow in the envelope. I believe I know which card. You're going to pick a card. There are 52 cards here. They all have different names. And they're all different. All 52 are different. And I picked out one that I think that you're going to pick. And what I want to try to do is demonstrate again about what God knows. God has a plan for us. And He wants us to pick and choose. He wants us to decide. But He still wants us to follow Him. And that seems like, well, those don't seem like they go together. I've written the name of the card inside, don't open it yet, just keep it. Got the name of one card in that piece of paper. Now hang on to that. And can you see these cards up here, kids? Let me see, we make a fan. There's a fan. Card fan. And I hope that you enjoy. I always enjoy playing in cards. My grandmother didn't. She always thought that card playing was of the devil. And some of it is. Almost anything can be of the devil, I guess. But I don't want you to pick that card because that's the 8 of spades. And it's going to leave that on the bottom. And let's just say, let's cross that off the list because that's pretty obvious. What I want to do, though, is I just want to thumb through here. Take your fingers. Use your pointer finger. And I'm just going to thumb through there, and you point at any card that you want. Any card that you see that you want. That one? Let's take it right there, and I'm going to put it right there on top of the 8. Now, here's what we're going to do. You chose this card right here, didn't you? Is that the one would you like to change your mind? You can change your mind. We can put this one back and get another one if you want to. What would you like? You want to keep that one? All right, that's the one that you pointed to. And you could have gotten any of the other 52, 51, couldn't you? You don't want to change. All right, here's what we're going to do. I want you to open that piece of paper and see the name of the card. What does it say? What? Sheila. Show it to the camera. It does say Sheila. Now let me show you. This is the card you picked, isn't it? That's not a Sheila at all, is it? I'm going to turn it over, though, right there. What does it say on the back? It says Sheila on the back, doesn't it? See right there? Sheila. Now let me take that. You can see what I've done with these cards is that there's Sheila and Steve. This card's name is Steve. And Josie. This card's name is Josie and Nicole and Joan and Robin and Jonathan and Michael and Adam, Samantha, Henry, and Danny. There's a card named Danny. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Lauren, Bill, Dolly, Haley. See all those cards? They all have a name, don't they? Which one did you pick? Sheila's the one you picked. That's right. Now, you could have changed your mind, and God lets you change your mind. Now, there's a big debate about whether or not God changes his mind. It depends on what day of the week it is what I believe about that. God has a plan. He has a place he wants us to go, a thing he wants us to do, a person he wants us to become. But he wants us to pick and choose and make decisions and change our mind and do all of those things. We're free. And yet, he is our Lord. And so we have to find the balance between doing what I want to do. You know what I'm trying to do? When I make a choice, I pick something, or I make a decision, first thing I say is, what does God want me to do? You know what I wanted you to do this morning? I wanted you to pick Sheila. And you did. So that's a good lesson, I think. Thank you for your help. You can go sit down and go over by the hiccuping baby over there. Thank you, kids. I hope you have a good summer. Had an unusual year. I don't know what your schooling has been like. Okay, Brother Danny, if you would come and continue to lead us.